What is up, guys? Tony of Geek Legion Games, and today we got ourselves a BT-11 Examon deck. Sorry about that little stutter. Yeah, Examon's still kicking it strong. Most of the core set is still just EX3, so pretty easy to get a handle on. You may have to get some pieces like Megadeth, of course, and we do have some BT-11 cards in here, but not too many, so you don't have to break the bank on this deck. I also want to give out a shout out to Rinaldi. He is starting up a One Piece channel. If you guys are into the One Piece card game, you playing off the side, whatever, I'll throw a picture up as what you're looking for. I'll also link a couple of his two videos in the description here. If you're looking for red and purple decks, those are the two decks to go for. They came first and second in the same shop. So also shout out to D who's playing the purple deck. You know, it's a pretty sick purple deck. And let me tell you, red and purple are probably the best cards to go for and colors. But before we get into the deck profile here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. A lot more BT-11 decks coming in on your way. And without further ado, let's jump on in. Alright, to start off the deck profile, we're going to go off the eggs. Only running 4. I think you only need to run 4. You should only run 4. It's Digimon. All turns, when this Digimon has Dramon or Examon in its name, becomes unsuspended, gain 1000. Pretty easy, pretty huge. Your Examon's at 17k. But moving forward, we have the X3 Dracomon here, Digivolve 0 on top of this egg. Or you can on-play here, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, and you get to find one green or blue Dramon in its name, and then you can find an Examon. So if you're looking for Examon, you find Examon, we're playing 4 of that guy. We're already telling you right now, we maxed out on it. You're going to find that in a Dramon, draw 2 cards. Really great. Very great searchable. And its inheritable is basically the same as this, all turns. Is that when it comes unsuspended, you can gain 1000 for the turn. Up next, we have the Structure Deck 8 Draco. This is the on-play of this, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and you're only adding a Dramon in its name, and then the rest go to the bottom. So, if you're really looking for Examon, and you think you can find it with this card, think again. I have made the mistake in the past when I was first playing this, before I made the first deck profile of this, that I play this, oh, I can find Examon. Obviously, I don't know how to read sometimes. So, and then I see like 2 go to the bottom. Oof, very bad. So if you're looking for a certain piece that's not Examon, go ahead and play these. Then lastly, for our rookies, we're running the new Dracos. So we'll go ahead and we'll bring this up closer so y'all can see. Basically, it's your turn, once per turn. When you play another Digimon with Dramon or Blue Flare, draw a card. So when it's our turn, we go ahead and DNA the full effect for either the level 5s or level 6s with Examon. We can like have this on the field somewhere, and then just spit out a free body because you're able to slot one in and spit one out. You can draw a card off on it, so it's really great. Also, I did have I saw when I was browsing around. We have the Palomons here, which basically the start of your turn, draw a card. So, I've been going back and forth. I kind of like the blue better, but this just needs more testing, because right now, I built a deck and just did a little gold fishing. So you can have a couple of these on the field, right? So let's say your turn 1 you just Digivolve, pass, whatever. Or, better yet, they're on the turn 1 play, they gave you 3 memory or even 4. You got 2 of these in your hand, you just open up, egg here, draw, play this, play this. If they don't do anything with this card, and they're just going for your security and they just leave this be, oh, it's fine, let them draw cards, whatever. You got 2 of these, start of your turn, you're Graceful Charioting for like free. So you're drawing 3 cards, and then this just can sit here for as long as possible. So, you're probably thinking like, wow, you're really praising this card, why you're not playing it? It's like, if I run this at a 3 or 4 of, it cuts off on like here. So if I don't have any of these, and I just have these, and I really want to do this, I just have to hard play this and pass. And it's like, if they were to it's smart enough to snipe this, then I have no value. So that's why I'm not really running this, but this could change. That could very well change. But moving up to our level 4s, Structure 8 Cordsmon's here. We have maxed this out on 4 because we want this to come out of security to give us that free pot of greed that's been banned in Yu-Gi-Oh! Also too, if you have this on the play, right, it's on the field, you go ahead and play this for 6, you pass over 3, whatever, if you have the the right memory to not actually give them full 6. You're also doing another Graceful Charity for free. Well, not saying for free, you're paying 6 memory to do it, but it's draw 3 rather than draw 2. So that's really good, that's why we're doing that. Up next after that, we got the green Digimon here for blocking, and it also has that inheritable, and then the other blue EX3 Digimon is the evade one. I'm not running much of this guy because our level 5s do the exact same thing, but I'd rather have the green ones come out first, and then obviously these in security. So we'll go ahead and move up to level 5s. I'm not going to explain much here because these are basically the same level 4s and 6s, except they're just bigger bodies. And they both have the same text that says, end of turn, you can treat this as a level 6 to go ahead and DNA into Examon. Huge! So you can have a whole stack of this or a whole stack of this, and then whatever color you're missing, just slam one down. So if you have this on the field, draw a card. So it's huge. Playing 7 memory, drawing a card, DNAing, drawing another card off that too. So that's draw 2 for playing 7 memory, and then you can do whatever the hell you want to do with your opponent and play with them all day. Up next, we have 4 Digimons. Call me crazy. I kind of like this at 4 rather than 3 because rather than the Slayer Digimon right here, running a sweet 3 of, you can't stack these. If you have one in the field or one in the source, it's all you need. These, if you have one in the source or 3 on the field or 3 of these in the source, I don't know, you could do something crazy. Yeah, trashing on either turn is huge. Like, you don't have to swing the security at all. You have this in the big stack, and then on the field, let's say, and you just block. That's 2 cards stripped away. And then when come your turn, when you have an Examon, that's 2 attacks. 2 attacks off here, that's 4, and you just swing with a random rookie. You can just win 1 turn with, that's it. Lastly, for level 6s, we're running a sweet one of Imperial Digimon. The Dragon Mode, of course. Basically, this is a latch disc effort. Like, if you Digivolve here, let's say you have this as an entire stack, and you have like a level 5 on the field. I have done a couple of times, just, spit out the Digimon, and then, the dual-colored Draco. Draw 2 cards, look at 4 cards after that, and pick 2 more if I hit it, and then happen to draw the Examon, then go ahead and DNAing. Huge play. It can happen. But this is here to spit your searchers out, of course. And then finally, for the last of our Digimon, running, let's put it over here. Got the Examon, running as a full 4 of. I don't understand why people run this at 3 if you're really searching for this. Because half the time, even running at 4 here, I've had 2 of these in the security at one time. And then I have to rely on 2 more, or all 4 of these can be in the security. I mean, it happens, RNG. But I just run this as a 4 of. If you run 4, if you're playing Massimon, you're running 4 of, why not with Examon? Sure, if you draw more into these, you could just build a whole nother stack with this by slamming other cards down just on play. Now you have 2 of these with all these other inheritables, you can't lose the game at that point. If you have 2 Examon on the field, you should just extend your hand and say next game, or if this was already game 2 and you already won run 1, go ahead and just let them scoop up, because there's no way they're winning. So that'll be it for all the Digimon. Let's get to our options and Tamers. Alright, to start off with the Tamers, we're running just 4 of the Davis. This card, before memory, can net you 2 cards if, obviously your top 3 are really great. Also, it's a memory searcher. So, Polo Blue and Green Digimon, awesome. So far I've just been playing with these feel fine. You can let me know in the comments below what other Tamers you want to include with this. Throw a Mimi if you want to, or some other searcher. I've just been loving these so far, it's been pretty good. Like having multiple Z's, even coming out of security 2, get a free search off and draw 2 cards. Anything to give us more search and draw power is great, and this card can do it. Next up that to our options. Obviously we're running 3 Megadef. Ooh, the glare is kind of bad, so let's go ahead and move that over here. There we go. 3 Megadef. Blue-green, best blue-green option for 5 to suspend 1 Digimon, and then return 1 suspended Digimon to their hand. Now, if you are playing the Black War and they do have this, the X-Antibody with their inheritables, whatever, that kind of negates this. But if they're getting real cocky, they're trying to swing fast, they hit this, huge blowout. It's just a blowout. And against other decks too that don't have that kind of protection for 5 memory, just buy, get it out of here. That's what you need to do. And then lastly, for the 50th card, Ice Wall. There's not much to say about this card. This card is just a huge blowout too. Coming out of security, gain 2 memory. Or it's like, I might lose next turn. Just throw this down. Block when I can. pass over and then just swing for game after that. But that'll be it for the Examon BT-11 deck. In the comments below, let me know what you think. What cards can be added? What can be switched around? Are these Palamons right here really worth it for the deck? You think they'd be worth it better in Grandness, or it could be better in this deck? Who knows? Can this egg too? This egg right here be the better egg? Who knows? But let me know in the comments. I do read them. I do like interacting with all y'all. And if you've skipped to the first part of the video just to get to the deck profile, I do have my boy Ronaldi going into One Piece. If you're a One Piece fan, you play it on the side, check his channel out. He's got 2 videos up so far, but he's got many more coming in. He's got like 5 more uploading in the process, I believe. Each of the colored decks have been playing in our store. Also, D is in one of them. He's playing purple. I think purple is probably gonna be my go-to deck, playing purple. So shout out to D again for coming in second place with that. And don't forget to get your geek on, and we'll see you guys next time.